All right. Well, appreciate everybody for coming in. My name is Juan Rangel. I am the lead developer here at VSELLIS, and today we're going to show you how to create color schemes in your Genesis child themes using Sass. So, so now I'm going to go ahead and switch my screen over so you can see my desktop. And for the remainder of this screencast, you'll just see my screen. At the end, I'll come back and answer any questions. So, one sec. Okay, there we go. All right, so first thing, a couple things you're going to need a dev environment. I'm using MAP, and you're going to need a Sass compiler to compile your Sass down to CSS, and I am currently using Grunt to do that for me. And that's the only thing that you really need besides a Genesis child theme. So here in my Genesis setup PHP file, you would probably add this in your functions.php, but today I'm adding mine. I load mine using a hook, using the Genesis setup hook. I hook in at priority of 15, so after Genesis is loaded. And first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to add support for our color schemes. So the feature is called Genesis style selector. And then we're going to pass it an array of arguments. So the first thing we're going to pass it the color, or the CSS class that we want to target. In our case, we want to target theme blue. And then we're going to want to get this ready for translation. And this will be the label that will show up in the customizer. So next we'll do our text domain, which is shoreline. Save that down. And so this is the theme that we will be changing the colors on. We got this nice pinkish red pastel color. So if we go to our customizer, we now have the ability to choose a color scheme. So we choose blue, hit save, nothing happens. The reason for this is what this does is it adds a class to our body tag. So if you inspect the element and head body, you can see that we have theme blue as a class of the body. So this is how we're going to target each theme color and add our specific styles. So next thing we have to do is inside of our Sass, we're going to create a partial. The partial is going to be called underscore themes.scss. So we got to import that into our main style.scss file. Good. After we import, if you're a little bit confused about all these partials, I'm using a style guide, which is called SMACS, which stands for Scalable and Modular Architecture for CSS. And this is why we separate all these down into modules, such as base styles, button, comments, content. So if you're wondering why so many partials, is I'm just using the style guide to keep everything very modular. So now that we have a themes style guide, a themes SCSS folder file, we can now target theme blue and start adding our custom styles. So we are going to target theme blue, and with CSS, with Sass, we could nest everything, so we don't have to keep repeating theme blue over and over. We'll nest it, and inside of that, we will add our styles. So we want to target, say, the site header. We want the background color to change, so we'll target that. And the color we want, let's go see if we can pick a blue color. All right, so I'm using a tool called SIP for the Mac to get this color picker. Lost my color picker. Come on. So we're going to actually place this inside of a variable and name it game blue and place that value. And we will use game blue, the variable, as our color value. So now when we refresh, we have the site header that is blue. All right, so let's go ahead and pick a couple more things to target. I want to target this midsection, and that class is home middle. So we'll just add it here, save, refresh. So now we have this starting to come together. A couple things we're going to add now is the widget area, and if you can tell, the widget and the site footer are actually two different shades. So we will use Sass to separate the two. All right, so we'll add these footer widgets. We will create a new selector, site footer, and what we're going to do is we're going to change the background color, but we are going to use a mix-in. It's called darken. Right, so we're going to grab blue and we're going to darken it 5%. So now our footer widget and our site footer are using the same color values in our CSS, but we're using Sass to actually dynamically change that value with the darken mix-in. So let's go ahead and target these. Let's head to our blog page. A couple more things to style. So we'll style these links. If you notice, they're an entry. So we will target these by the color, and that will be in blue as well. Save that. So now we have a pretty solid foundation of colors that we could now it looks completely blue. So we can target more things. We're going to target this search box or the buttons. All right, copy that over, and we will add that to site footer. We're using subline multiple cursors to easily change these and format it a little bit better. So now our button will have the dark blue, same as site footer, but we want it to have a hover effect. So using Sass, we'll go ahead and target the hover effect. Get the background color, the background color one more time. We'll darken it again with value 10% this time. So it'll be 5% darker than it is now. It is an issue. That value doesn't exist. It's actually game blue. Right, there we go. So now we scroll down and we hover to search and we get the hover effect, right? So we got one color down, and to create our remaining colors is actually very simple from here on out. So we'll create we'll grab some more values. Let's grab a purple, right? Grab a color value, grab this color. So we'll duplicate this a couple times. We'll do purple, red, and dark. Okay, so let's go get these. Red, we get the green, and we'll get a dark gray. Now that we've got the color values, let's go ahead and add them into our Genesis style selector. So click comma, duplicate this a few times. Change that to purple. Change the option to purple. red, green. One more time. And this is going to be gray or dark. And this is dark. Yeah, so the last step is to make these color values their own, target their own classes. So duplicate this code here, paste it down. Now we'll highlight it. I'm using Sublime multiple cursors again. I'm going to Control D to choose all instances of theme blue. And we'll simply change that to purple. Do it again. We will change this to red. Got one down here. Again. And this is green. Last is going to be dark. So just that, save that. Head over to our blog. All right, let's try a couple of these out. Head over to Customizer, Color Scheme. All right, so we're default. Okay, got red, blue. Everything's blue, purple. We got this nice purple. Everything's working. Do red, green. It's very bright. And finally, dark. For people that like dark color schemes. I like the purple. Purple looks nice. So we'll save. So now we have multiple color schemes for our users to select and change up the look and feel of their theme. You can go more in depth. You could target anything and everything you want. Right now, these are not targeted. So all you would have to do is inside of your themes.scss, add that to your selector, wherever you would like, and that will take effect. So that's just that's the way I build my themes, color schemes for the themes that we will be releasing here at VSELLIS. And I just wanted to share that with everybody to hopefully make your color schemes a bit more easier to manage. Oh, sorry about that. So let me see if we have any questions. I'm going to stop the screen share and chat. So that is all. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave it in the comment box. This will be going up on YouTube immediately after the stream is completed. So hit me with any questions and I will be sure to answer. You could go ahead and follow me at WP Zombies on Twitter. And yeah, let me know what you think. Thank you.